Boys, Lloydie here, and welcome to the first episode on this channel. First video on this channel as a whole. And as you can see, it is a Swansea career mode. You can see that by the thumbnail and obviously what was at the start. So we chose the French looking guy and made myself French. For some reason it's just what I do on every single career mode. But yeah, this is the first episode on my channel, and because of that, obviously the editing isn't probably going to be the best, and just generally bear with me for at least the first few episodes until I can improve it. And the commentary is definitely not going to be the best either, because one, I'm reasonably ill at the moment, and also it's quite a long video, around 15 minutes, not too long. I'm okay with 15 minutes, but that's how long most episodes will be. I want you to leave comments down below what else you want me to do on the channel, because obviously I play Ultimate Team a lot, Foot Champions, enjoy that a lot. What other kind of videos you want to see on my channel, just leave a comment down below for that. And this, I'm hoping to upload about once a week at least, because I believe I can upload more than that, but then it will just have an effect on everything else I do. I say everything else I do, all I do is watch Netflix at the minute, but I'm just going to try set myself the aim of uploading once a week. If I can upload more than that, then brilliant, but once a week I'll be fine with, and hopefully that's okay with you guys. But this series will be the main target at the minute on this episode. As you can see in the background, me changing my team up a bit, putting Borja Baston up front, and putting Keystone Young in the team, and taking Mawson out, I think I did there, I'm not too sure. But yeah, as you can see here, what we're currently doing is going on the transfer market, and as I said, I contradict myself a little bit. The first thing I do is try and go for my favourite player on career mode, and that's Gabriel Jesus. Only recently been brought onto career mode for Man City. I think he's going to be one of the best players in the world in the future in real life. And on my career mode, my Man City career mode, he got up to 87 in 2 seasons, which from his starting rating is ridiculous. So I looked at him, and I'm currently looking at a load of different players, and Trigueros is, pronounced that wrong, is one of the ones I was looking at, and that's only because I was looking on FIFA at some of the people with good potential, and he's one of those that no one really knows about on career mode, but he's got, I think, 87 potential, which isn't too bad. So I was looking at him, and a load of other players like Bjorn Engels. I think I've already inquired about Van Dijk at this point. Looking at Harry Winks. Tottenham have a load of good youth players, to be fair, in real life, and non-career mode. But then I started looking at Serge Roberto, and again, he's one of them that has about 85 potential, but he's reasonably old. So yeah guys, this obviously, as I mentioned hundreds of times already, is the first episode, and I want to know how to improve this career mode. I want to know if you want gameplay, because if that's something you don't want to see, obviously I won't put that in, and it's going to take a lot of my time, so I don't want to go through all the time editing it and stuff to only then find out that it was pointless and you didn't want to see it. But so yeah, leave a comment telling me if you want gameplay, if you want to carry on simulating, and any aspects you'd like me to put into the series, and any other things you want me to record. As you can see, I've got the training in the background. Barrow and Baston, actually. Baston surprised me. I didn't know he was as young as he is. He's only 25, and I thought he was probably about 30. So I'm thinking about putting him in the starting 11 over Llorente. But yeah, Virgil van Dijk here, as you can see, putting in a bid at 25 million for him. I'm pretty sure I've just put in a bid for Trigueros as well, or going to, and all my inquiries have come back, as you can see as well. Harry Winks, Serge Gnabry and so on. And with Roberto, they wanted 28 million, I think, or 27. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, especially now he's like an 80 rated right back, and I don't even think he's got preferred position centre midfield on his card anymore on career mode after the last update. So yeah, we go into our first game, I think. Yeah, do we? No? Yes, we do. So yeah, sorry about that. Going to our first game here against Benfica. Gonna simulate it, and as you can see, we go 1-0 up in the 6th minute with Sigurdsson, and I think that's a bit of a theme that you're going to see in this series. Sigurdsson scoring lots of goals. As you can see there, gets his 2nd of the game, puts us 2-0 up. Then Kyle Norton gets sent off for, they pull one back, and then Montero scores the winner to make it 3-1. So, first game, won it, although it's in the cup, still won it. And yeah, as you can see about Baston there, he's a promising player, which I just wouldn't have thought. He has the promising arrow as well, which shocked me a lot. And that, I think it's Mawson, I don't know if it's Van der Horn actually, Van der Horn, not Mawson. Van der Horn's quite young as well for 75, so they've got some reasonably okay players around 23, 25 years old that will go up a reasonable amount of ratings. But my main aim of this episode was to go for one player and one player only, like at first, and that is Van Dijk. It was shortly after one of the Southampton's games when I recorded this, and he had a great game, and I think he's really good in real life, and I think he'd suit, because Swansea really need a good centre-back in real life and on career mode, to be honest. So that was my main target of this episode, to get Virgil van Dijk into the team as we go into our second game against Real Deportivo. Again in the pre-season tournament. What's the result? Baston puts us 1-0 ahead. Do I skip or do I carry on? And I skip, and we won 1-0 with a Borja Baston goal. And then we go in here again to the transfer offers and stuff, and Southampton, as you could see there, had a transfer offer accepted for Virgil van Dijk, so I'm very happy about that. So about to make him our player. Hopefully he accepts the wage budget though. That's what we'll have to see. But something I did off camera, I wasn't really recording it, was I put a load of players up for sale, like a lot of just like the 65 rated that were about 25 years old, just wasting club space really. Marvin Emnes is one of them that I just sold to Blackburn, and people like that. Also, I am sorry about my voice, should be okay soon. I was ill a few days ago, it's starting to improve, but yeah, still a bit graspy. So yeah, then we looked at another centre-back, because I thought that 3 at the back may be better, because the wing-backs that Swansea currently have on my career mode aren't the best, and as well the wing-backs, other than like the generic players like Bellerin and Grimaldo, and then the lower tier of generic like Henriks and Buenos, there's no real good wing-backs that have good potential or go up even slightly. So I wanted to go to 3 at the back, so I thought that would be maybe the most suitable. And then I was thinking as well, something that my mate said when I was like recording this episode, was that left-footed centre-backs playing left centre-back in 3 at the back, even when you sim, helps. So I was looking at that as well to see if that would help. And I think currently actually in my club on this career there is a left-footed centre-back already, but I'm pretty sure that's what I wanted to sign. And as you can see there, Virgil van Dijk actually declined his contract. I had to hire it again. I don't know why he declined it at all actually. I think it's because I didn't give him long enough, I don't know. But he declined it anyway, and this is the other player I'm going to go for now. Romagnoli, because when he goes up ratings, he gets leader of men attribute. He's already 79 rated as well, so we'll go straight into the starting 11 as we go into the last game of the group stage, I think, against Torino. And as you can see, Van der Horn left centre back, Mawson right centre back. I'm pretty sure Van der Horn's left footed, but as you can see, the wing backs in Olsen and Rangel both not the best. We go 1-0 down here for the first time. We actually go behind against Torino, but we pull one back with Montero, and I think that's how it finished, 1-1 in that game. Yeah, as you can see again, just selling a few players. That Joe Rodon's gone out on a 2-year loan because he's only 58 rated and 18. Probably won't go up. Get him up a few ratings and then sell him. Training again, and I like to do this. I like to train the same players throughout to try and get them up as much ratings as possible. Tom Cowell, for instance. And the good thing about, that I find anyway, about career mode after the January update is players that transferred in January, they don't say recently joined, so you can go and buy them anyway, so that's pretty good as well. But yeah, players like Martin Olsen, and 3.7 million I thought was a bit pathetic for Olsen, but I accepted it because I was obviously planning to go to the free at the back again, and any extra money is always helpful on a career like this. And we go into as you can see here, Virgil van Dijk, contract offer accepted, and we get him in, the main man Van Dijk, who was the main person I actually wanted. And as you can see, Sergio Roberto also we could have got there, but then I changed my mind to go to free at the back, and my centre midfielders I already thought were reasonably okay-ish. Ki Sun-young I think I've got in there playing at the minute, and obviously Sigurdsson, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Cam, who's been outstanding so far. But yeah, Virgil van Dijk comes straight into the starting 11, and Mawson comes back, and Jordi Amat I think might move into the starting 11 eventually, because I'm pretty sure he's not as old as I thought either, which actually surprised me a bit. But I think I do change it to the free at the back at the end of the episode. And we go into a game here against Real Betis, and I think this actually might be the last episode, the last game in the group stage. I can't quite remember. This might be the first game after it though. I can't quite remember. I suppose we'll know from the result. Yeah, we go 1-0 down. We go 2-0 down against Real Betis. And we lost 2-0 in the end of that game, which eliminated us from the pre-season tournament, which was a bit embarrassing. And look at that, 2.9 million for Wayne Routledge. But Wayne Routledge, I did not realise how old he actually was. 31 Wayne Routledge is, which really surprised me. And here it is, Romagnoli from AC Milan I'm trying to get now. And as you can see, he declined his contract at first, which annoyed me a lot, but I upped it then to I think 50 grand. Yeah, 50 grand a week, which I hoped he'd accept. And yeah, and then Federico Fernandez as well. 8.5 million for Federico Fernandez is not bad at all. I accepted that, no problem. Easy money there from Federico Fernandez. And as you can see there, Borja Basson has actually lost his promising arrow, but it doesn't really bother me that much. Obviously, he'll stay in the starting 11 for the foreseeable future until I can get a better striker of a higher rating, depending on how much he scores for me, to be fair. But as you can see there, Jordi Amat's the one I've actually started training again now, along with Virgil van Dijk, who actually does get up quite a few ratings, I believe, as well. Not quite sure though. So yeah, there you see it. Romagnoli is now a Swansea City player on this career mode as well. So the two players that I wanted in the end, I have managed to get in this episode, which is absolutely brilliant. And then we end this episode off just by going through looking for a load of centre midfielders that could potentially replace, I think Jack Cork is the one I want to get rid of, not Ki Sun-young. So I'm looking at people like Leon Goretzka. I'm pretty sure I'll look at Fabinho here from Monaco as well, and he can also play right back, so if we ever play 4 at the back, if a centre back gets injured, we can move Fabinho back into right back as well. I think we look at quite a few players here. In fact, Julian Weigl, who on the last update of this actually went up to 81 rated as well at 21 years old, not too bad. We then go on to inquire about Fred as well, and that's the last thing in this episode, so I'll see you next time.